We are joined here today with Steve Bickley, New South Wales Account Manager, Bakers Maison. Welcome, Steve.
Thanks.
Are there stringent health requirements for the baking industry for supplying QSRs?
Yes, there are, and it's increased a lot and changed a lot in Australia in the last sort of 10 to 15 years. There's a very strong HACCP system in place now, which has to be employed really by anyone supplying anywhere, not just QSRs. We're lucky in that we've relocated factories recently, which means that we could start from scratch and make sure everything is completely up to date. And it's also something that is an ongoing thing with all our suppliers, have to be HACCP accredited as well, in order to make sure the chain right the way through is safe for the end consumer.
Are there any trends in baking products at the moment?
Definitely, yeah. A lot of people are going, there's a move away from a crustier product into a softer style product in breads. The way that that's perceived as well, in terms of whether it looks as an artisan product or a mass-produced product, a lot of people are going away from the standard normal-looking burger bun into more artisan-style, softer products from that style of things. There's also quite a move into more, as I say, more artisan style products across the board, not just softer. So into continental style products, into have very health conscious products as well. So it's something that we're looking at with things like soy lin is probably the healthiest style of bread, and a lot of people moving towards that style of product as well. So a lot more health conscious going into the products as well.
Tell us what's new from Bakers Maison.
Using different seeds in breads that we're using. Things like there's a chia seed at the moment that we're playing with, which has got it's basically a superfood in itself, and it's trying to use that. We're looking at using that in a variety of applications, both breads and things like muffins, that style of thing. We're developing products that look more authentic, as you would buy in a normal bakery down the street, but can be reproduced consistently across the board and then shipped as a frozen product to be thawed, and work along those lines for companies to use.
What makes Bakers Maison unique?
A couple of things. There's the products that we produce and how we're producing them, and also the actual company structure is quite unique, I think, in Australia. From a company point of view, we're relatively small in Australia, which gives us a lot of flexibility, a lot of room to work with a company and develop products that are right for them. At the same time, we're owned by a large Singaporean company, a multi-billion-dollar listed on the Singapore Stock Exchange company, who are able to back us financially. So if there are opportunities where we might need more financial input, it's something that they can, and they will work with us, which gives us the strength of being a large company, but also still retaining that flexibility of a smaller company. The product side of things, we're quite unique in that the breads that we use are very continental style, and we don't have preservatives, we don't have added sugars, we don't have added fats into the breads, so you get a true French style continental product. Because the products are blast frozen as soon as they're cooled after baking, once they're thawed and rebaked, you'll have a product that's as fresh or fresher than anything you could buy in your local bakery, which means that companies have, or end users have, access to very, very fresh bread. I think traditionally a lot of companies have started by just buying fresh breads from up the road, and they tend to do it very piecemeal when they start. The issues they then have is making sure that everything is replicated on a national basis. And we're quite unique in that we can do a national or international distribution with exactly the same product. So companies can be assured they're getting the same quality and a very fresh, high quality product.
What are your customers after?
Something different. Everyone always wants a different product, which has its challenges because we can't necessarily produce thousands of different products for every single whim. But it's something that, with the flexibility we have, we can work with people to produce. If there's a volume there, then we can produce a specific product. On a general trend, it comes back to really the health side and softer style products. That's the main momentum that we're seeing at the moment from QSRs.
Well, thank you, Steve. This has been Justine Charlton from QSR Media.